Hey peeps, how you doing? It's your girl Jackie O, aka LilPumpkinPie05, and I'm doing a tag video. I don't even remember the last time I did a tag video, but I thought it would be fun. I was tagged by the beautiful makeupbytinu, one of my subscribers, and a very, very lovely, supportive young lady, and she's Nigerian. Woo woo. So I have to show her some love. So I'm going to be participating in this tag video because I haven't done a tag in like years. It reminds me a lot of like when I first joined YouTube and like when you really got to like sit down and like talk to your subscribers, and I really haven't done anything like that in a long time. So TMI, basically just getting to know Jackie O a little bit better than you already do. So it's 50 questions. I don't know how we're gonna get through this together. I'm just gonna go right into it, and I got the questions on my phone. Question number one, what are you wearing? Well, I'm wearing this really cute dress that I got from my market boutique. It's super cute. Let me just give you a preview. Hold on. Oh, that's hot, isn't it? It's a maxi dress. It's really, really cute and very comfortable. Question number two, have I ever been in love? Duh. Who hasn't? Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah. Terrible as in it just was not amicable. It's one thing to break up when you both, you know, it's just not working out, you go separate ways. No, the last few breakups that I've had have been very like, oh that's what you're doing, okay, I'm gonna go this way now, you know. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, huh? Buck up, champ. How tall are you? I am 5'2", 62 inches. How much do you weigh? I go back and forth between 130 and 135. Right now I'm a good solid 130. Right before my period, I put on a couple extra, start getting bloated. Blech. Any tattoos? Yes, I have one tattoo right along my hip bone. It is a set of Roman numerals, and they look, I'm sorry, but they look super cute on me. They really do. Any piercings? Yes, I do. I have piercings. I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 8, OTP. I don't know what OTP stands for. Am I supposed to know what that means? I don't know. Somebody help me out with that one. Favorite show? I don't have one. I don't even own a TV. I don't really like watching TV, and I don't have a lot of time to watch TV, so I don't really have one. Favorite bands? I wouldn't say I have a favorite band per se, but I love Sade. I'm Nigerian, like what else do you expect? I love a lot of Amy Winehouse, and I love Michael Jackson, and A Tribe Called Quest. Something you miss. I miss the days of not having responsibility. Sometimes I really do. It's nice to be an adult and have freedom, but I miss having days where I just don't have to do a darn thing the entire day. I have not had a day like that in a long time, but because I really love what I do, work doesn't really feel like work. But I have noticed lately that I just miss like just waking up whenever and not doing anything. How old are you? I'm 26 and I'll be 27 in August. August 4th. Woo woo. Me and President Obama's birthday. Zodiac sign. That would make me a Leo. Leos are very prideful, great leaders, and very like ambitious. Very ambitious. Quality you look for in a partner. Well, I would say definitely loyalty. Loyalty is a big thing for Leos because Leos are like, that's like the #1 quality of Leos are loyalty. Favorite quote? I would have to say my favorite quote is actually a Bible verse, and that is, I can do all things in Christ that strengthens me. That's a verse that I feel really just hits close to home for me, and it's been proven time and time again after every roadblock. Every time I've stumbled, I've managed to get back up, and literally like I can just do all things, and realizing that that strength doesn't come from myself. It comes from something bigger and higher than me, higher than most of the time when I don't even want to keep going. That strength is just in me, whether I like it or not. So yeah, that's my favorite quote. Favorite actor? Do I have a favorite actor? I think that Gerard Butler is pretty freaking sexy. Oh Lord. Favorite color? Well, when you're a makeup artist, like can you really just narrow it down to one? I don't know if I can, but if I had to, I would probably say royal blue and turquoise. Probably throw in a few purples. Loud music or soft? Loud. Loud as hell, please. Where do you go when you're sad? I'm rarely ever sad, first of all. Rarely ever sad. When I am, I just prefer to be alone in my bedroom. How long does it take you to shower? Well, when you have natural hair, or because my hair is natural, like I guess it just depends on what I'm doing that day. If I'm wearing my hair natural that day, it'll probably take me about 20 minutes because I have to like condition my hair, comb it out, blah blah. And if I'm not wearing my natural hair, maybe about 10 minutes, give or take. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, if I'm not wearing makeup, I can get ready in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And that's most of the time. That's how most of my days are. Now, when I'm getting ready in the morning for, I don't know, brunch with my friends or like a meeting or something, it'll take me at least a good hour and 15, hour and a half. Ever been in a physical fight? No, girl, but do you want it? Turn on. I would say what turns me on in a guy is someone who is just like really, really passionate. That turns me on. Like just someone who's passionate like me, like sitting there and having a conversation with the guy and hearing him talk about something that he loves. Like I'm just sitting there like in awe. Like that really just like turns me on, because I just feel like in our youth, there's not a lot of that. And I just love seeing people on fire for what they believe in. That's sexy as hell to me. I'm sorry. Intelligence too. Intelligence is another one. And I'm not gonna lie, probably because I'm from La Puente, but honestly, like tattoos turn me on. They really do. Tattoos, Latinos, bad boys. Good girls love bad boys. I mean, the more felonies, the better. Turn off. Turn off is, for me, I would say cockiness. Not a good look. Cockiness is such a turn off. Shyness. You know that saying, nice guys finish last? It's not that nice guys finish last. I think it's guys that aren't assertive that finish last. Like if I'm not gonna approach you. I'm sorry. I'm just not, you know. It's just not really in my personality. I'm not knocking anybody that does it, but I'm very turned off by like a guy who can't approach me. I'm very turned off by that. Number 26 asks, the reason I joined YouTube. The reason why I joined YouTube was about 5 years ago. Can you believe it? 2009. It was like summer of 2009. And without going too off subject, but basically summer of 2009, I was living in Hawaii at the time because my ex-husband was stationed in Hawaii, and I was not very happy at that time. You guys saw a Jackie that was really just like kind of looking for a creative outlet that I didn't have at the time. And I wasn't with my family because I lived on this island, and I was unhappy at home. I was unhappy at work. It was just a really lonely time period for me. And like my best friend used to beg me. She was like, you need to start doing makeup tutorials. You need to start, because I had been like dabbling with makeup for years before then. I really, really loved doing makeup and wearing all these bright colors, and my best friend kept bugging me, and I was just like, fine, I'll do the freaking video. So I made a YouTube video, and she was like, this is so whack. And I was just like, what? You've been begging me to make this darn video forever, you don't even like it? Because it was like a pictorial, like one of those ones, you know how like everybody did that back then. And she was like, well, what's the point of like watching a video if I have to read it? And I was just like, oh, you're kind of right. So I started making actual videos with me talking, and honestly, like it just took off. Like I never thought it would get to this point. I never thought it would get to this point. I was just doing it for fun. And I'm very grateful for that, because I've had a lot of amazing things snowball out of this crazy whirlwind we call YouTube. And I'm so grateful, so blessed. So that's my YouTube story. Oh, and you know what? Another thing I think fueled my passion for doing YouTube videos, and the reason why I wanted to do YouTube videos, because I felt like I needed to fill a void. There were not a lot of women of color doing makeup the way that I wanted to do it back then. Very, very, very few of them were really, really good. And we're doing like glamorous makeup and like the stuff people want to see. And I was just like, well, I mean, I'm not the greatest, but it's worth a shot. So that's what I did. Number 27, fears. I don't believe in telling people my fears. I suppose probably just the idea of not succeeding is probably amongst one of my fears, but I don't foresee that happening. So irrelevant. Last thing that made you cry. I don't remember the last time I cried, actually. Last time you said you loved someone. I probably told my little brother. My little brother's birthday was yesterday, and I told him I loved him. I hope I did. Meaning behind your YouTube name. This one is kind of stupid, actually. I don't even remember where LilPumpkinPie05 came from, but that was my AOL account. And then you know how you do that thing where like your AOL is one screen name, but you use that same screen name for everything else. So everything was just LilPumpkinPie05. YouTube came out and we just rolled with LilPumpkinPie05. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even know where the screen name came from. I think it just popped into my head. The 05 is the year that I graduated high school, I can tell you that. And personally, to be quite honest with you, I cannot stand pie, let alone pumpkin pie. Pumpkin is disgusting. So I really don't even know what my problem was or what I was going through, but it stuck. The last book that I read, it's been a while since I read a good book. The last book that I actually read was, actually, I think it was The Science of Black Hair. I'll have to check my Kindle on that one. But that was the last book I read, was a book on natural hair. Very good book. It debunks a lot of myths there are about black hair. So I would highly advise many of you to read it. The book you're currently reading? Nothing. Last show you watched? I think the last show I watched was Real Housewives of Atlanta. That show was so freaking funny. And so I'm sure it's so staged, but I can't help but watch it every time it's on someone else's TV because I don't have a TV. It's hilarious. The last person you talked to was my best friend about 2 hours ago. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. The person I last texted is a client of mine. She's coming over to get highlights tomorrow. Yay! Yes, I do hair. That's gonna be fun. Favorite food. My favorite food is, I have a lot. Fried chicken. Fried chicken, yep. Say something racist, I dare you. Place you want to visit, hands down, Brazil. Of all the places that I've been to, Brazil is high up there. And Turkey, and Lebanon, but Lebanon got way too much going on over there. I'm gonna just need them to chill for Lebanon. Can y'all please just chill? Because I really want to visit Lebanon. And I have yet to go back. I have yet to visit any of the islands, but I don't think I can visit Jamaica because I'm pretty sure I might come back pregnant. So let me know. Last place you were. I was just at the Vidal Sassoon Academy not too long ago, a couple hours ago, because I was doing makeup for a friend of mine who graduated today. So that was nice. Do you have a crush? Nope. I haven't had one of those in a while, sadly. Last time you kissed someone. Do I have to tell the truth? Last time I kissed someone was December 2012. That was the last time I kissed someone. That's depressing. Last time you were insulted. Oh, you know what? I was a little insulted by actually something that went down on Facebook. Mildly insulted. Just more annoyed. I'm not really gonna say what was said, but I have a huge problem with people who are so vocal about things about being in the military and they're not even in the military. That kind of grinds my gears, you know, because I just kind of feel like if you're gonna have an opinion about the military, please, you know, do your time first and then you can talk. You know, I just kind of feel like comments about protocol and stuff like that are so much more well received amongst my colleagues that have actually served their time versus someone who really doesn't really know much about being in the military. Sorry, I hope that doesn't offend anyone. And having family members in the military is not the same thing. I don't care if you're married to a service member. I don't care if you're mom, dad, uncle, if you come from a military family. There's things that you'll never understand unless you're actually in the military. And basically someone said something along the lines of there's no room for black women in the military because, you know, different events have taken place in the past, which I thought was a little bogus, but you know, everyone's entitled to their opinions, so whatever. Favorite flavor of sweet? I would probably say right before my period, chocolate. What instruments do you play? Do makeup brushes count? I'm playing nothing, girl. Favorite piece of jewelry? I always have to wear studs, whether they're diamond studs or like pearls. Oh, my favorite piece of jewelry is my ring. This is my cross ring. I got this in Greece. It was made for me and I wear it on my ring finger and it's very important to me. It represents a number of different things, one of which is probably the obvious one, but yeah, it's a very important ring to me and I cannot leave the house without this ring. Like I will run back inside just to grab my ring if I forget it and then run back out to wherever I'm going, even if I'm running late. I just won't. It's like the equivalent of a wedding ring to me. It's just that important to me. Last sport you played. The last time I played a sport wasn't, I guess you wouldn't really call it a sport, but I ran track very, very briefly my sophomore year of high school. And I had to drop out, but it wasn't by choice. It was really, really crummy stuff was happening that year in high school for my family. So I had to drop out of school for a little bit. But we came back. That's a long story. Last song you sang, I don't know. Shoot, I don't remember what I ate for breakfast. Favorite chat up line. I'm not really sure what that is. Is that like a chat line or hotline? Okay, number 48. Then it asks, have you ever used it? Well, yeah, I guess. Last time you hung out with anyone would be my church girls. Last night we had a little potluck and it was really sweet. Everyone brought some food and yeah, they're really sweet girls. Who should answer these questions next? I'm going to tag Makeup Doll and MonsiieurAlex because he's such a sweetheart, and Mischievous because don't we all love Julia from Mischievous? Yes, we do. And I'd love to see some of her answers if she hasn't already done this one. So Makeup Doll, Mischievous, and MonsiieurAlex. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed getting to know some personal stuff about me today. I know it's not very often that I really, you know, reach out on that level, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I had fun. This was fun. We should do tag videos more often, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.